Hi everyone! So today I wanted to check in. I am 3 weeks out from surgery, so it's been a couple weeks since I did an update. And I am 3 weeks out from surgery and 6 weeks since I started pre-op diet. It's been pretty awesome. Have no complaints. So as far as what I'm eating, it's been a lot of fluids up until now, where I'm at right now. I'm in the post-op diet 4th phase, which is soft foods. I'm eating a lot of eggs and avocado. And I like shrimp because I can chew it and it is very soft on my stomach, as well as very hydrated. My husband just pulled in. I think he sees me. Okay. Let's see. I'm still drinking my protein shakes, which I'm drinking the Fairlife. Get it. They look like this. 42 grams, so it's elite. They're elite. But I still have a little trouble with the protein shakes. They don't sit well in my stomach, but I sort of force them down anyway. I will take a few big swigs and then, or small swigs. I seem to be able to manage, an ounce swig every time. And it goes into my stomach and it sort of like gurgles and gets a little upset, and then it will calm down, and then I take another couple drinks because I really need the protein. The days that I don't drink the shake, or I think I can get away with not drinking the shake, they're very low protein days. And I think that it's really important. They really stress in this diet, and all the groups that I'm in, they talk about, the two most important things is your protein and your water. So lots of water. I do drink Gatorade Zeros. That's sort of my treat, but ice water seems to be what I like the most. So I've really been drinking a ton of ice water. I just go to the convenience store and get, my big jug full of it. So I have one of these. Well, right now I have Fiji, but normally I have my reduced mug and I just fill it with ice and water, which I have to go to the store and get some today. But I love that because I have it all day. The ice melts and I just keep drinking on it. So, but yeah, up to today, it's been just a lot of liquids and full liquids, and then puree, which was like bean soups, which I pureed and ate as just to get protein in as much as I could. It's not been very exciting as far as food goes. And yes, I crave food, and yes, I'm hungry. In fact, I would say that I was hungry from day one. I don't know if I just associated the pain in my stomach with just hunger in general, like that burning sensation. So I don't know if that was what caused that, or if I just, associated pain with hunger, which is totally a thing I could have been doing the whole time, was thinking that anytime my stomach was upset, I needed to eat food to calm it down. But the hunger is very mental. I just want to chew and eat on food. The thing is like at this point, especially with like the bean soup, even it caused enough. Like if I ate too much of it, which was just typically like one bite, it would cause just enough irritation to change how I felt about eating. So it's not fun to eat anymore. I think for me, it's like, yeah, do I want to go to Olive Garden and have a big plate of pasta? I absolutely do. I really want to. Some days, I just really want to go and do that, but the joy of it is gone. So I don't, I know that I'll be able to eat 2 bites. It's not like I'm going to be able to belly up and tuck in to a big meal. So I just don't want to, because I just don't want to. It's like, I'm not going to spend the money on it. It's for me to eat 2 bites, take it home, and then get bored with it because I may eat another 2 bites later on, that kind of thing, and then end up very uncomfortable, very, not happy, and also out the money and not have the satisfaction from the food, but then also maybe have a stomach ache and then feel crappy about eating the carbs. So right now I'm not limiting. I do limit my carbs, but like because I'm still on like soft food phase, and like I'm barely getting in. I'm lucky if I get in 400 calories a day, and and so right now it's like whatever goes down that's soft. And so but shrimp is my saving grace because it has so much protein and it's very moist meat, and it feels really good on my stomach. It doesn't hurt me at all. Like I did try some really soft chicken and it hurt, so waiting on that one a little bit longer. I can eat it, it's just it's like more uncomfortable. The thing is, like, everybody asks me, like, are you so tired? I'm like, I'm not. I'm super, this is the most amazing thing, but I am super energetic. So that's pretty cool. I thought that I'd be like super lethargic from not eating, but yeah, not having enough food, like not having, you know, very much food every day, my body seems to be tapped into the fat stores. And I have not weighed. I have not weighed. Nope, not doing it. I still have a week or so before I weigh in. So yeah, right around the 1st of the month I'm gonna weigh, and then I will I have measured though. So I measured this morning as soon as I got up, and I'm down 3 inches in my waist. But the thing is, like, I think a lot of it is like also in my arms, my back, my legs. Like I can tell that my clothes are pretty loose and baggy on me. So I mean 3 inches doesn't sound like very much, but it, like, in the long run, it's like super it's super, like, I mean, it's had a huge effect. So people are making comments like, you know, normally when I start a diet, like 6 weeks in, you know, I still looked pretty much like I did, and people don't really notice that much the weight loss. But this time around, I've obviously lost quite a bit more weight. So yeah, like I may not be measuring often, but I'm measuring enough to know that I am losing, and that's all that matters to me right now. I don't want like massive weight loss. I want steady, even weight loss, because I want my skin to have time to snap back. I'm really concerned about that. But I am only getting about 400. Sometimes a couple days I've gotten 600 calories. It just depends on the day. So the way I understand the calories is that I need to have, I need to be getting about 1,000, but in the beginning stages, it's just not possible. So there's an expectation that I will only be getting 500-ish calories, and especially not in the first 4 weeks. You know, the first 4 phases of this diet is liquids, and it's just not possible to get very much. So you do lose a lot of weight in the very, very beginning. The calories that I should be intaking in 1 more week or so, I should be getting 500 to 600 for roughly about the first few months, and then I should jump to about 600 to 800 in the second 3 months, and then by 6 months I should be able to get 800 to 1,000, and then I'll be right in the range of like steady weight loss, while also you know, getting at least the minimum, you know, daily caloric limit, you know. So it takes about 6 months to get there. And so a lot of people lose a lot in the for 6 months, but sometimes they don't, because your body does freak out a little bit. It has, you know, that survival instinct. It's saying, oh my God, like we're like, there's a famine. So it's gonna hold on to well, it doesn't hold on. It lowers your resting metabolic rate, and it goes into that survival mode. And I had heard, you know, people had told me, oh, that only works on like, you know, like starvation mode. That's only for like skinny people. I'm like, no, it's not. Your body adjusts because it can tell that something, like, there's been a huge change. It doesn't matter if you're bigger or smaller. And you can argue with me about that, but like, I know that my metabolic resting rate is lower. My body is trying to conserve as much as it can. So yeah, it's a real thing. It doesn't take very much to get there. And I've been watching videos on this, so no, I don't do the studies, but I've been following a guy named Thomas, what was his name? I'll have to find it later and put it in the comments, but he's a bodybuilder, lost a bunch of weight. He started at like 300 pounds, and now he's ripped, he's tall and handsome, but he's got like all the science. He reads all the reviews, and like I don't have time for that, so like I just really need somebody to like guide me on that, because he talks about a lot of different hormonal changes in your body when you are losing weight, or like if you fast, or if you go into starvation mode, like what's happening chemically in your body. And I really like that because he breaks it down in terms that I can understand, because I can't read those studies and understand what they're saying. I have no idea what they're saying. So yeah, it's been a learning lesson, and but I feel really, really good. And I think that's what for me like has been the most important change, is like I'm excited for things. My husband and I are packing and planning for a hiking trip. I'm super excited for that. And actually in about a week, my daughter and I are getting on a plane. We're doing a girls trip, and we're meeting my mom, or we're going with my mom, and we're meeting my sisters in California, and we're going to swim with the sharks. Thousands and thousands of sharks. So I feel really, really good about that, and I'm excited for those big changes in my life that makes me feel more confident to do things, rather than just being like limiting myself, or like leaving myself out because I don't feel like that fits me or fits my body style. Like that's the most important thing. But I'm gonna make some more videos about more specific topics, because there's some really big things that I've seen in the groups, and like I've experienced myself emotionally and mentally going through this, and physically, like and also food things that I want to talk about, but I don't want to make a huge ass video, because I always make large videos because I don't stop talking. But I know when I was kind of starting this phase, or like thinking about doing this phase, like I searched online for videos of people who had the surgery, and I really just wanted those like long conversations with people. I wanted to just plug in my earphones and work and listen to what somebody had to say about their surgery. And so I hope that this is a more detailed format. I don't edit or cut these. I just talk. I just get on and talk. So anyway, I will make another video today, but I hope this helps, that you understand like what post-op diet is really like. It's not been horrible. There's been moments like when I'm really, really hungry. There's been moments that I really, really wanted to eat something, and that is the mental, because the physical is more, I could have a few swigs of protein shake and I'm not hungry anymore. So it's very manageable in that sense. And for me at least, that's what I wanted. I wanted that stopper. I wanted the little in my stomach that said no more, because I had no stop before. I could just eat and eat and eat, and it was exhausting because I was always hungry. So tune in for the next video. Thanks guys.